I am the kind of guy who just wants to keep grinding, because I follow a lot of football, I follow a lot of basketball, so I follow Kobe Bryant. So he says that you miss all the shots you don't take. So I feel that I have to take up as many projects, as many work that I can. And then if that is your approach, then how do you not be overwhelmed? Like, how do you deal with these kinds of situations?
Okay. Yeah. Well, basically all of my clients are ambitious people. So no matter how much they're currently getting done, even if they only get an hour of work done every day because they're knee deep in procrastination, they all have ambitions. They all have big things they want to do with their lives or their careers. And yeah, so just because you are ambitious doesn't mean you can never procrastinate, right? Actually, I find that people who are very ambitious tend to procrastinate quite a lot because they have such high expectations for themselves and they want to get things done right, and they also want to get everything done. And that's not necessarily the best cocktail to feel good and get things done. It actually is almost a recipe for disaster, because it makes it so much easier for negative thoughts and procrastination to take hold. So when someone comes to me and says, okay, I have these 10 exciting projects, I am working this full-time job, I'm also having this side hustle that I want to build, and also I want to become fit, and a lot of things going on at the same time. What we try and do, first of all, is we try and figure out if those things are things they really want to do or if they are should goals. So that's one step that can help prune down your projects and your to-do list, is just to check if those things that you have on your plate are truly things you're excited to do, or if they are things you feel like you should be doing. So for example, if you're trying to grow a business, the internet is full of advice of what you should be doing to be successful, and some of it is really good advice, but that doesn't mean you should take that on as a goal. For your business, something else might be, the better idea. So first of all, ask yourself, is this something I want to do? Or do I feel like I should be doing that because it's good or it's logical? It would just make sense to take on this goal. So if you do that, maybe there's one thing that you can already see that might, go to the back burner a little bit. But let's say you still had your side hustle, your full-time job as two big things, which are kind of contradicting each other because they all take the same resources, your time and your energy. And so for that, I think it's really important to start, well, first of all, to get clear on what exactly you expect yourself to do. And as much as you can within those two areas of your life, to try and prune it down so you can find some focus. So I'm not saying that you have to, stop all your different goal pursuits. You don't have to do that. You can still have plenty of things going on, but it's kind of an immense relief for the mind when you can find some focus. So let's say you were growing your business and you had some specific number that you wanted to reach with client work, let's say, because you're a freelance writer. Then, maybe you have 10 different things that you're doing at the same time to try and reach that goal. Then I'd ask you to see if, how many of those things are really doable for you, and how many of those things are already on autopilot. Maybe writing 3 articles a week is already no big deal for you. Great. But what about the other things that really need your attention and your energy? Is there a way that we can find the one thing that really is the thing that gets you excited right now and helps you, really feels like it contributes to your success? And that's kind of how we approach it. But I do want to say, it's really hard to find focus. It's very difficult because we have good arguments for every one of the projects that we want to do, right? So you don't have to figure this out in a 10-minute, reflection exercise. You can take your time and also try on different goals and projects and then decide as you go along.